This is a question I want you to answer truthfully to yourself. You're not in competition with anyone. I don't want you to give me the right answer. I want you to give me the true answer. This is for you to understand you better. The reason I say the true answer and not the right answer is because once I ask this question, you will think of what you should say, not what you truly believe. So I want you to go to what you truly believe so you can understand yourself better. And the question is this: what is the opposite of success? If you need, pause the video, have a little think, then come back. Now I'm guessing you've had a little think and you've come back. And most people, their answer to this question is failure. Most people believe that failing is the opposite of success. And this is absolutely not the case. This is not true. This is not how we achieve things in reality. Failure is actually the main component to success. What this means is that failing is actually part of the journey of succeeding. Failure is to figure out all of the ways that it's not done, so then you can figure out how it is done. If you don't know the ways that it's not done, you won't be able to figure out how it is done. Even if someone is teaching you, there are still elements of parts of it that you will mess up on because you don't know. You will never get 100% of everything from the external teachings of someone. You're going to learn a lot by your own experience of that thing. And part of that experience is getting it wrong. Now, the whole reason why we're talking about this, and I've even created this video, is for you to be able to change that mindset regarding failure. And the reason that is so important is because most people use their failures as reasons not to move forward, not to continue on the path to succeed whatever they're trying to achieve. And that's where it's a real killer. This is how dreams are not achieved, and this is where people stop themselves from achieving their goals. Let me give you one of my real life examples. As a mindset coach, I have services. Some of my services are online. Some of my services are in person. Whether that's working one-to-one with someone, whether they're taking a course of mine, whether I'm doing a retreat or public speaking. I have multiple services. And for me as a coach, I need to be able to let people know what it is that I do. So I created a website. The reason I've created a website is for people that want my services to be able to find me. And for the longest time, my website wasn't doing well. People would go on it and then go off it. And I couldn't understand why that was. And then over time, I realized that the way that my website was presented wasn't really understandable. People didn't really understand what I do, how to even get to my courses or meditations or watch any free masterclasses that I've got. They wouldn't really understand it. That, for me on my path, was a failure. I failed to create something where people understood it very well. The user experience of the website was terrible. Now, in that moment, that was a failure. And essentially, there are two options here. I could have either left it like that, closed the website down, and gone back to what was safe and what I understood how to do, or I could learn from it. For me, it was like, oh, okay, well, if people are coming on here and they're not truly understanding it, they're not really reaching out, then I can maybe change it so they can understand it better. My failure got me to analyze it, look at it again, look at it from a different way and improve it in a way so people could find the masterclasses, they could find the meditations and courses, they could find the free training, they could find the ability to contact me. And once I did that, the engagement increased, and I'm still doing it now. I'm still looking at certain pages and going, maybe this doesn't fully resonate with people. Maybe people aren't really truly understanding this. And honestly, after this video, I'm actually going to go and work on my website more because I've found some parts that don't really fit. And from learning from that failure, it's given me more information, more data. I kind of go like, oh no, I already know now that that approach, the previous approach, didn't work. So that's extra knowledge for me from failing. So I'm using that knowledge. And if I'm going to create more websites in the future, or if I change my website, then I can do it in a way that's already ahead than the way that I did previously, which means I'm better at this, all because of my failure, because I chose to learn from my failure instead of using the failure as a reason why I can't do it, making it mean that I am not good enough to be able to do it. This simple mindset shift will completely change your reality. The one thing that all successful entrepreneurs and business people have is that mindset, the mindset of being able to continuously go even though there are many failures along the way. And I know it is simple. Simple doesn't mean easy. Simple to understand that this is the mindset shift. by learning how to get there in this simplistic way is a huge unlocking for you, because then you start seeing failures as opportunities, and then you're not scared of failing, and then you become aware of other aspects of why you're scared of failing. It's not just the part of myself that thinks that I can't do it or that I'm not good enough to do it. There are other elements where I'm scared of what people will think because I have failed. This is not an easy journey, and that's okay. Easy journeys will not make you into the person that you actually want to be. An easy journey will not get you there. If you're content all the time and there are no challenges, there are no opportunities for you to grow. There's no real new knowledge unless you have to grow. That's the outcome of acquiring knowledge: growth. And achieving the easy stuff doesn't feel anywhere near as good as achieving the big stuff, the hard stuff. And honestly, doing this on your own is much, much harder than doing it within a community. Like-minded people helping each other get to their destination. If you want to learn more about these little mindset changes that you need to make, which will catapult you towards being able to achieve any goal that you have, and to talk about the steps you need to take in the Mindset Mastery, you can watch that video now by clicking the top pinned comment on this video. This journey is more about you internally growing as a person than it is the external world that you're in. An entrepreneur cannot achieve success without self-development. You cannot grow anything outside of you until you learn how to grow inside of you.